Sitting at 20-5. Here's the lineup. This VCU lineup has basically been entrenched the last half of the season. Basketball kicks off our triple header on CBS Sports Network, and VCU controls the tip.
That's a good sign already. UMASS has to make this a one-shot game. They got to control the paint, and there's that guy right there, as I said in the open.
Overall, fourth in the league in scoring at 17.2 points per game. Shoga nails the three. They try to feed it inside. Good catch. Not a good finish, though, by Hankins Sanford. Gets his own rebound. Little bump by Worthy, and he's able to nail this. The ball is deflected and into the hands of Russell.
Oh, Russell, a little dipsy-do there. They're two of the better shot-blocking teams in the country you're seeing today.
Bamasil, quick first step, finger roll, and George Gervin going right to Bamasil checks out, so does Bamboye. Ryan Odom will use a deep bench.
I don't know if I want to be in Lawrence right now.
Yeah, Bill Self,
wow.
He spent a little time at the end of that game going over some things in his mind.
Was not happy.
Russell to the baseline for Furman. Furman had a shot, goes out for Jackson Veremi, a better shot.
Great
and he rattles it home.
We're talking about a very experienced team. Rivera, he's so good, getting there, so nifty and crafty and very athletic. You got
to reach his 1,000th point tonight. Came in 17 shy of that one. Good pass down low, but that's going to be a traveling by.
Oh no!
No, a foul on Russell.
Rivera with the pass.
As Jennings checks in for the first time for VCU. Diggins down low. Rivera corrals it. He's stuck, though. I think he's traveled already, and a pushing foul is on Jackson. That'll be inbound the basketball. Little flex action again. Diggins covered by Shoga. Quick first step caught off by Jackson. That's a good find underneath.
Can really score the basketball, but not a selfish player. To find players as well if they're open. This kid.
Shoga cans the three. In Sanford, a 56% free throw shooter, converts the first one.
The year. Some injuries. You know, they probably got the only staff with about 20 head coaches on the staff.
The zone again by UMass. Shoga thought about shooting over the zone. Shot clock down to 10. Shoga will take the three, and it's good. He splashes it home. Michael Bell to the baseline, up top for Shoga again. He's open. Does he feel it? Yes, he does.
Very intimidating place to play. You said something about the snow being here, so look at that dime right there.
Beautiful pass. Foster was a recruit of Mike Rhodes before he went to Penn State here at VCU. Furman, he's got some easy shots underneath that.
The NCAA tournament, foul trouble does not deter them. They have enough players where they don't lose much when they sub or get in a tough situation.
Shot clock at 5. Bamasil launches, no good. Put back by Furman, no good. Ball tipped around. Furman gets it back. Right place, right top. Or, excuse me, Abdel Goad. He could not convert. There's a three from the right wing by Russell.
Fortunately, because they do it well.
Rivera inside. That's a good look.
As Rick Pitino says, quote unquote, grown men. Cooper Flagg has been absolutely dominant, right? Good as advertised, and I just think that kid is special. Stay on balance. He could have gotten fouled in the end one. Ooh!
Bamasil was lurking and then jams it home.
Provide some resistance.
Yeah, he was taken out of the game almost immediately. Diggins for three. Has it blocked by Jennings. Jennings feeds Clark. Clark feeds Bamasil. You talked about UMass being a half a step off or so. VCU, it doesn't matter who's on the floor, they click as a team.
That's why they're so good, and Diggins, so good.
Bamasil thought about the three, instead goes into the paint, outside for Clark for three. It's good.
With the great block, but how about the pass? Jack Crackman's head up. Jab sandwich. Guy Bamasil going up. It's just to be in the NCAA tournament.
Well, again, we'll see what happens on Saturday. Furman on the alley-oop lob from Shoga. He's another freshman, doesn't get as much playing time, but we had a game earlier this year where he shot the lights out. Shoga's just distributing now. Bounce pass baseline. Hill tries to lay it, and he does.
Tom, this kid.
See 12 assists on 17 field goals so far. The inbounds goes to Rivera. Rivera fakes the handoff, caught in a double team, got some space.
Very athletic, finds a way to maneuver and score the basketball in the interior.
Dumbia in for the first time for UMass. They've used a lot of players here tonight. Bamasil swings into the corner. Clark for three. It's good. 40 seconds left to play. Rivera slams it home with one hand. Technical.
UMass bench. Got a feel for those guys traveling. It's snowing.
His pass is bobbled into the hands of Bamasil. Up top for Russell. To the corner for Clark. He likes that shot. That's why.
It's like target practice. That's his third shot from the corner. And it becomes down to they share the basketball so well. Worthy get the Spartans moving and grooving.
So Bamasil to the free throw line. He has 6 points. He'll get a couple free throws here. And Furman checks back in. Bamboye checks out. Bamboye, by the way, 5 blocks so far tonight. That ties his career high.
Yeah, really good recruit. I mean, they've done a tremendous job. And the next thing you know, you're the head coach of Kansas State. Just got to move the basketball a little bit quicker. The ball's not whipping around as much as it needs to be. Look, backdoor pass.
Hankett Sanford in the paint, gets the bounce a few times. VCU with a little help defense. They go to the corner for Jingay. Jingay into the paint. Jingay's runner is good. Working off the screen by Furman. Russell leaves it to the corner for Shulga for 3. Yes, it's good. Shot clock is under 10. Rivera in the paint near the logo. Shot clock at 5. Count the bucket. He'll go to the free throw line. So Rivera, the transfer from Bryant, he averaged 13 points per game at Bryant.
Clearly looking forward to what's happening on Saturday. That is going to be fantastic for the
match. The athleticism inside of VCU.
It's our first time really seeing what we're not surprised that George Mason's doing what they're doing.
Diggins cut off up top for Rivera. Game clock under 13 minutes. Inside for Foster. Foster up off the glass. It's good. Jingay left side of the lane. Inside for Hankett Sanford. And he's able to. Bamasil from the corner for 3. It's good.
UMass has not been able to provide much resistance. But when they do stuff like that, they have a lot of weapons. A very dangerous team.
Worthy forces his way down along the baseline. And Rivera working against Russell.
And there was no way UMass is going to allow that to happen.
And Foster has it blocked away by Bamboye. Here comes Bamasil.
George Mason, but they're up by a lot, and they're keeping that full court pressure on. Foot is on the gas.
Rivera turnaround jumper is good over the top of Clark.
Yeah, kudos to him. He's played well. But that's the issue for sure.
Bamasil in the paint. Bamasil is able to spin his way toward the basket.
This team is much better than that. You know, just understand that. Oh, wow. I'm looking at the scoreboard right now. It's about, for instance, UMass basketball is what they need to play.
For VCU, Hill is back in. Zeph Jackson to Clark, up top to Hill. Bamasil, step back jumper. It's good. He splashed it home for 3. And he converts the first one. He'll get a second shot.
Listening to them talk about him was refreshing when you hear these stories. Focus on some of the other stories. Oh, my goodness.
Bamboye with another block as Worthy misses the follow. Jackson leaves it for Bamasil. Bamasil heads toward the basket, slices through the defense and lays it in.
So deep. Saturday is going to be a beast.
It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great game. 2 very good teams.
I wish you could be here with me, brother. But
yeah,
you're going to be
2 well coached. Fats Phillips is going to check in for VCU. Here's Clark wide open for 3. Left open.
And geared to stop him. But could be a trap game. I've seen this happen before. They had the discipline and
very good programs. You know, VCU and Dayton had a great game last week. The Atlantic 10 last year. And he converts the first one. He'll get a...
I said his dad was the coach of the year, but I'll tell you.
2.5 to play. Billups thought about it. Goes to the free throw line for Bell. Bell in the paint. A couple weeks ago. And he rattles the first one home. He'll get...
This kid has a chance to be a very good player. We were here doing the game, and he's really scored the basketball.
The fans here at the Siegel Center are starting to come to their feet to applaud their team. It's been snowing all day here in Richmond, so they weren't sure what the crowd was going to be like tonight.
Still ended up being a decent crowd. Shows you enthusiasm and love.
Jennings knifes through the defense up top for Hill. Hill makes a bad miss. Billups for three, and it's no good. And the rebound is pulled. Now 2 seconds, and that is going to do it. VCU with a convincing tune-up before their game this weekend.